Welcome back. Well, I wanted to take tonight to be able to go over my new P.Louise budget box, and it is for the month of, we're in July, so it's the June budget box because they're always a week behind, and it's an exciting one. This is the one that I believe contains that purple palette. So I actually have makeup brushes because I really want to put it on, and I don't have much eye makeup on. It's left over from the day, so hopefully it's in this box. We're excited, and let's open it up. So this is it. It kind of in shipment got kind of all ruined, but let's see what it is. And I don't think anything, they pack it so nicely inside that everything inside should be tucked up nicely and really sealed. So let's get in it. This is the one that we have to open up like that. So we'll get into it and see what is inside this budget box. This may be one of the longer visits because I've never done makeup on camera. So I'm excited to be doing that with you. A little nervous, but let's see what it brings. So in this budget box, which I love the P.Louise budget box, as you guys know. This is probably one of my favorite subscriptions that I have. She outdoes herself every month. It is completely spectacular. So there are lots of goodies packed in here, as you can see. So let's dive in and we'll open them and see what we have. So this is that palette I know we have, so I'm gonna put that aside because we'll get to that. And then we have another Bad Bitch Energy drink. And this one is in the color What the Fudge. I don't know if I'm gonna open this. I wanna spend time on the palette, but we've opened this in other videos, so go back and watch one. This includes one of the lip conditioners, which is like a lip balm that hangs on your keychain. And then it includes one of those cute princess lip glosses kind of things, or lip oils actually, I think it is. And I think this one is in a brownish kind of color, which I'm excited about. I do love wearing my browns. So that is what is in this box. And if you want to see it opened, let me know. Leave comments below and I'll be happy to do another video on that. But I really want to get to the palette. Oh, that fell. The last thing besides the palette that's in this box, because it's empty, I'm going to toss it to the floor, is it looks like it's called Shake It Off 2022. And this is her cleanser. So protect your peace, let go of the past, cleanse your soul. And it's a cleanser. So I have a Melt Away cleanser by them, or the Melt Away. I haven't used it yet. I got that in one of the mystery boxes, I think. So I'm excited. I'll definitely try this and see what it's like. Always happy to try a new cleanser. So that is the other item that is in this box. So excited for that. Now to the, I don't know, the real highlight of this box. So I love how they package in these bubble wrap because it really keeps these all great. So this is the purple palette. Look how huge it is. So big. And it's called World of Wonder. World Full of Wonder. I love that. It is spectacular. Open it up for you guys. Now, I think she has outdone herself on some of these palettes. The colors are amazing. People have been talking about how there were so many nudes. I personally love the nude colors, but I get that people want to be putting some color on their face, and everybody has different things they like. So I love that she heard that and she brought out a new color palette. There's also in this collection one that's like desert sands, which is more nude color. So if someone is still a little nervous of the color, they can still participate in this new releases and get that. There's also some new the cheek blushes, which they look spectacular. I love that formula. So this is it. Now this one is another one that lights up. So you hit that and look at that. It lights up just like that, which is so cool. She always puts so much detail into her products. So it definitely lights up, and we have a lot of her palettes that light up like that, and it's just gorgeous. So it's the little crystals that light up on here, and it's just so much fun. Now in this palette, let me open it so you can get a look before I put this on my face. There is, you will see, one row of purple colors here. I'm black in the mirror so you don't see it. There's also a full-size mirror, but this is the purple colors on the first row. And then just on the mirror, it just says P.Louise and it's covered. And then there is also, and they all have great names and I'll go through them with you. Then there also is in the bottom of the box, and it's sealed nicely, so couldn't in travel get opened. You just pull this shelf out. My crystals keep lighting up, and they actually change color. I didn't notice that because they change color. Do you see that? Kind of cool, right? You can see my light in there. Very cool. Here is the second palette that is on the bottom. So as we're opening this one, there is a second palette of purples here underneath, which is amazing. So there are an array of colors in here that everybody can like. I mean, there is unlimited choices of colors, which is why it's called the World of Wonder. So pretty amazing. Oh, look, it goes the other way when I do it this way, so you actually get to see what it says. A world full of wonder. Pretty spectacular. The palette is. Some of the names in this one is, because she always comes up with beautiful names. All of her eyeshadows are different names, but some of them are just called Remarkable, Admiration, Curiosity, Amaze, The World, I See, Enchanted, Fascination, and each of them are stamped so beautifully. She was talking on one of her lives about how much each of the stamps cost and how each of them are, she designs the stamps for all of these different eyeshadows, and all of these, if you can see them embossed in there with the stamps, are so beautifully done. So I am, like I said, I have my mirror right here so I can do my makeup and put some of these colors on. I don't know what I'm gonna lean more towards, but I do have my P.Louise brushes here as well. So I think I will start off with a lighter base color and then move in. So let's just dive in. I'm gonna start, her formula is pretty deep usually, so I'm gonna start off with a lighter color. I'm not really sure how these are gonna go, how pigmented they are. They usually are. So let's kind of just see how much pigment I'm gonna get. I'm not, like I have said, a purple wearer. So just putting some pigment on to see what I'm gonna get out of it. And just add some color in on my eyes and see what I get, and keep building it up, which I love to do. And I do both eyes at the same time so they appear even. If I don't, one will look different than the other. So, and my technique is nothing of a professional because I am not one. So it's just what I do on a daily basis. I kind of just build and kind of move back and forth from different colors and blend as I go. So this color I'm using and starting off with, as you can see, there's just a little, it's a very light purple on the corner here. That I started off with the color New Horizon. I wanted to start off light. Purple's a newer color for me. And so we're gonna keep going in and deepening it a little bit. So I'm gonna go into the color Visualize and move in. It's a little bit darker, and just go in the same kind of place. I'm using the same brush. A lot of times you can just keep using the same brush and just really depthen that area and bring more depth into the eye. I like to, since I am a little bit older, I like to go above the crease a little bit for when my eyes close, you can see it. And this color has great pigment. I don't know if you can see it, but there is definitely some pigment happening here. So there's definitely purple coming out, which I love. I may have to deepen my eyeliner eventually. But so far, that is that. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna change my brush and I'm gonna do a little bit smaller because I wanna get a little more defined and really bring in a deeper purple color to deepen it up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the color Astonishment. This is gonna be a little deeper of a shade. I wanna go deep and see what that does. It's that one. And really try getting more of a crease in here. See what that does. I'm gonna, oh, that is very pigmented there. So we're gonna blend that out a little bit. Her formula blends so beautifully. They really do. I'm gonna have to really blend that out a little bit more. Take a tiny bit is all you need, and see what that goes. You can see the pigment just goes on so well. It's amazing how much pigment you get with the tiniest bit of color around. But we're definitely getting some purple. Now I didn't bring, there are some shimmers in here. And I do love using like my NYX glitter glue if I want to get some shimmer to tack on. I didn't bring it with me in where I'm filming, but I would probably normally, to get some of these beautiful shimmers to stick, I may pull some of those out eventually. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some of it in there and build it in a little bit with a little bit more building formula here. And I'm gonna put in the color Life Changing, why not? And put it right here in the center, which has, this has definitely some sparkle to it. Putting it right in here. This one would be spectacular with some tack glitter glue. Of course, I had a base on this morning. I didn't add any more base, but it would have been spectacular even with a base, would have held it a little bit more. This is, you can see the sparkles on it. So I would have loved some glitter glue with this. And then the glitter would have just shined through even a little bit more, I think. Because this color, this Life Changing, is gorgeous. It truly is a gorgeous color here to pack on in this, to highlight the eye here. So let's see. Just putting a little bit more of that on. I'm going a little bit into the corner as well. And I don't know if you can see kind of the reflections of adding that Life Changing. It has the reflection, if you can see from the light, how it reflects in there and the depth of these colors, but they're pretty spectacular. Her designs are wonderful. Her formula and the colors are great. And I wasn't so much of a purple person, but I'm kind of starting to like it. I like how it looks. It's fun to play with. It definitely, I didn't go too hammy on the purple right now. It's really a starter purple makeup, I would say. And there's I only used a few colors in this palette. That's the Life Changing color, this one on the bottom here. It's just gorgeous. And I could have used any of these colors. There's so many to choose from, but I really wanted to start off just with a little bit of a sampling. Let me see if I can turn that off and you can kind of see how it turned out. But I really do like the look of the purple, not too overdone, I don't think, a starting point, and to go from there, I think it will be pretty spectacular and to play with. What are your thoughts on it? I really do like this. I wasn't sure how I was going to play with it, but it's a very workable palette for anybody, whether you are a new user to purples like me or someone who's been using purples forever. I definitely can see myself using the purple makeup more and really starting to fully dive into the purple makeup look. So just a little thought. I would love to hear what everybody else says about it and see what everybody else is doing for look wise, and I'm trying to get the reflection so you can see it in the looks, because I think it's so cool in the different light with how it reflects in from the light to be able to get the reflection. Very cool, I think. But I love it. I do like this. I love her palettes. I love her palette design. Just to see how many shades you get is pretty spectacular for the price. I think shipped to the United States, it comes out to, I think if we're talking, I think my budget box comes out to $51 or something, which is pretty good for a budget box coming to the United States. Some of my ones that aren't even, that I get from here cost more than that. So I would say overall, pretty spectacular deal. So excited to have been able to do that first experience trying on makeup online and doing it. I hope, please don't look at my technique as anything of professional. I always have just done makeup for friends and for myself, so I just play around and dabble in it, but I do love it. So leave your comments below. Hope you enjoyed this. I did love this budget box. I'm so excited for next month. I think we're getting new quads or something. She highlighted, and I recommend checking this budget box out. It is definitely one of my favorite ones. I saw that she's also working on her advent calendar, which is spectacular. I think it definitely is not one to be missed, and there's so many new things coming out from her. So stay tuned. Definitely so excited to be here. There is a new Hallmark movie this weekend, so we're going to be watching that and reviewing it, and I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.